Hello YouTubers, Delta Merrix here again. It's finally time for another video game review. Last week was a rant, the week before last I think was a movie review or something. It's been a while since an actual review. So, let's get down to it. As you can tell, you might see the posters and everything in the background. Yeah, I'm sitting down for once. It's too cold to be standing, to where I'm probably going to be fidgeting the entire time. Also, if you've noticed, there's no beginning intro, and at the end there will not be an outro. I'm going back to the traditional way of me doing this. Me just talking about video games and not having all the distracting words and everything at the beginning, because I think that a video should be just you talking about video games or whatever you're really doing. So, let's get down to it. This one is going to be a game that I've said in my rant that I have not actually completed yet, but I plan to in the future. But considering it just came out and I was probably like 2 or 3 levels away from beating it, I'm going to do a review of it. Review Borderlands 2. By far one of the best first-person shooter RPGs out there, considering there's not that many. The first one was amazing. A weak story, though. This one, a much stronger story, and it is just flat out amazing. First part, usually the first 2 or 3 hours that I play this game is me going through each of the characters, looking at their skill trees and everything. Okay, I could not play as Salvador. I think that's his name. Yes, Salvador. Because the dual-wielding weapons is a little overrated to me. All you have to do is play Halo 3 or 2. I think 2 had it too. 2. I think 2 also had dual-wielding weapons, so it wasn't really that impressive. You know, and he's basically a berserker who dual-wields guns as a special. That's the only difference. I didn't play as Maya because you know, all she does is suspend them in the air, but I know she has different properties to her attacks, different properties for her specials, stuff like that. I played as 2 different characters, but I got stuck on one of them. I played as Alistair, the guy who is able to summon or do something with turrets, which I got to the point where I got stuck at level 24, going into level 27 areas. Yes, I know. You need to do side quests. Yeah, but the problem was, I didn't do side quests. I did maybe a few. So, I redid it all. After playing a good 14 to 16 hours as one character, I did it all over again as a different one, and I kept at par with everything. So, like, if I went, there was a level 10 mission, I was level 12, but people are still level 12. So as long as you're above the stated level, everyone stays up there with you, but they're not stronger than you, except for the badasses. Alright, the game starts off with you waking up, or your character, not, well, you can say you if you want, but your character waking up from a train crash in the Arctic, sort of. Yeah, might as well just say Arctic. And you are found by Claptrap. You go through a couple a couple short episodes, I guess. I don't know what. Yeah. To get used to the ropes, all this. Then you are brought upon this evildoer named Jack. Handsome Jack. Yes, a real weird name for a character, but I went along with it, and I was okay with it and everything, you know. But, the further and further you go into this game, the more you find more apparent on what you need to do, which was find the vault again. But this time around, there's a lot more backstory than just, you know, go to these different areas and find the vault. No, you're going to Sanctuary, and you need to protect these people, help them out, do this, and help out with the Crimson Raiders. No, that's the original name. I forgot. I really did. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since I played it. But something like, I think it might be Crimson Raiders, but Jack calls them bandits. As you go along, you start meeting up with the original 4 characters. Lilith, crap. I remember everyone but the commander or the soldier. Post below, tell me what his name is. I'll find out afterward. But Lilith, that guy, Mordecai, and Brick. And you can help them out with their side missions, stuff like that. So it's not all bad, you know. As you go through the game, you level up, and after level 5, you gain skill trees, which you can customize one or customize another. At the current level, level cap is 50, I believe, right now. Basically, you can only fully max out one tree and halfway through another. So, if you want, with, say, Alistair, I would go ahead and do the entire skill tree for the turret, which at the end of that gives you a second head to the turret and makes the turret's element slag. Which slag, it decreases the defense of another opponent to take more weapon damage. So, on the other side of that is a different one where you get a shield bubble halfway through, which is awesome. And at the end, you can use a second turret. Now, I was told that it'd be better to do a second turret because you'll have the bubble and 2 turrets. The reason why I went to the other first is because you get rockets. I needed the rockets. My character was extremely powerful with those, but the more leveling up you do, the harder the enemies will be, and the faster they're going to take down your freaking turret. But, anyway, I didn't go through everyone's skill trees like that. I did go through Zero's that way. I was going for sniping. I was a better sniper than anything in that game. Because, I used to be known as the close quarters guy who'd go up with a shotgun, just mow people down. I still do that with Zero. Did that. I can say did because past tense. I still did that with Zero. If the enemies got too close to me, I pull out a shotgun and start shooting them with explosive rounds. That also is a part of the game. Let's go ahead and talk about the weaponry. There are bazillions of guns. Here's the problem. Maybe about 100 of them are any good. So, you're basically going to see all these weapons scattered around the ground, and maybe one of them's any good. With shotguns, I would say the best thing to go is explosive or fire. Pistols, slag or explosives. Sniper rifle, slag, or any of them actually, except for explosive, because explosive makes it to where it takes a long time to reload. Assault rifles, you can get explosive for assault rifle, but it's like, it's not like a, it's a slow pace of shooting with explosives. So if you're going to assault rifle, I'll suggest fire or lightning with that. Yeah, there are, I think, rocket launchers. Rocket launchers go strictly explosives. Don't go with any other element. There's no reason. They have different properties of explosives, like shooting 3 rounds, or if you reload, you shoot another rocket, which that one's actually a waste, because I've done that plenty of times. I'll reload and actually shoot at the ground. You know, it would hurt my character. But there's not too much I can say about the game. Like I said, you're going against Handsome Jack to try and get the vault and everything like that. I can't say anything more, you know, beside the fact that I didn't finish, but I got to the more parts of the game. I did every single side mission that led up to where I stopped. So I wasn't being stupid and skipping any. I was doing all of them, except for some that was maybe like 1,000 XP compared to 3,000 or 4,000. That's what I would skip. It was the weaker stuff. So, let's give this game a score. First, I need to say this game does have a New Game Plus. So if you beat the game, they say at like level 35 is the maximum you can get, which I seriously doubt. But You can replay it, but everyone levels up with you. So you go back to the original, everyone is higher than you. And I can name plenty of things on a list that I wrote down. But I think I covered everything. You know, the only bad thing that I found about this game is, out of all the bazillions of weapons they say is in this game, like I said before, there's only a few that are any good. You know, if you get a sniper rifle that shoots explosive rounds and it shoots fast and it reloads fast, use it. You know, if it does damage, use it. Not that simple to figure out. Or not that hard to figure out. Yeah. Bad wording me. Alright. If you even saw what I wrote down as my verdict on this game, it deserves a perfect score. 5 out of 5. By far. Regardless if I got rid of it or not, there's circumstances why I did. But, yeah. The game deserves a 5 out of 5. Perfect score. 9.5 for some people out there. 9.75. You know, if you're going to give it 9.75, 9.8, 9.9, just give it a freaking 10. There is no circumstances that are going to hold it back from a 0.1, 0.2, or 0.25. Just give it a perfect freaking score, okay? It deserves it. The people who made this game, Gearbox, are amazing at what they do with this series. And I suggest, like other people out there, if they make a Borderlands 3, is if you're going to have the same 4 class types, Siren, Assassin, Soldier, and some kind of Berserker, let people customize their own characters. Have it to where you can choose a class, choose your own character, customize their hair and everything, like Mass Effect or like Saints Row. All these games that have it to where you can customize their own face. I don't care if I don't get to choose their body type. I'd like to play as me in all my glorious handsomeness. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. Anyway, like I said, this game deserves a 5 out of 5. This is Delta Merrix.